It was working for me, and I got a new one, and I wanted to sell it. Look, I'm just trying to buy some weed. That's all I'm trying to do right now. All right. Welcome back to another repair. But first, we need to say thank you for 100 plus subscribers and 13,000 plus views. Pretty awesome. All right, let's see what we got. We got a box that has a warning on it. And this box comes from AI. Artificial intelligence, or Apple Inc. Pretty sure it's Apple Inc. Which means it's time for a story. As we open this, let's see what we got. Ooh, Apple Care. Do-do. That out of the way. Oh, mama. That is a brand new iPhone 7. So let's figure out how I got this, because the little story starts right over here in this little app called OfferUp. So I was out looking for a phone. I wanted a new iPhone 7, and I was shopping around and I found this iPhone 7 on this app called OfferUp. And I texted the guy and I said, hey, what carrier was this originally for? And has the iCloud been removed? The guy never got back to me. For a whole week, the guy never got back to me. And so I thought, well, he must not want to. So a week later, he gets back to me and he says, yes, Verizon, iCloud is removed and the phone is paid off. I'm like, yeah, this is great. This could be a good deal for Big Nate. So of course I get right back to him and I ask if he'll accept $100 cash and I'll meet him tomorrow. He says $120 is the lowest. Well, okay, fair enough. But tomorrow at the Mod Pizza in Coeur d'Alene is good. All right, what time? I said. He says, does the morning work for you? And I say, 9:30 a.m.? He says, yup, see you then. And then he sends me a link to the address on Ramsey Road. And I said, great, my name is Nate. I'll probably be on my motorcycle. I will want to check it out first, and if it looks good, I'll have 120 cash ready. Thanks, sounds good, he says. So the next morning I'm there at 9:30 and I get nothing. And I hang out and I wait and I get nothing. So after 20 minutes of waiting, I said, hey, here's my number. Give me a call if you want. Later that day, 12 hours later, he says, hey, my phone service died today. I apologize. Which is a clue to what and where this iPhone 7 came from. He says his phone service died today. Interesting. He says this, I'm still available if you are, and I will even take $10 off. That was great. But here's what's interesting. Here's where the story starts to get a little bit more fun. He didn't text me anymore through this app, but instead he sent me a text message from an email to my phone number. So let's go find that. So he gets back to me and he says, hey, oh, I have to do voices now. I have to. Okay, so, hey, this is me with the iPhone 7. I apologize, my service cut out yesterday and I was out of the loop all day. I will take $10 off the phone for you. So of course I say, oh, okay. Glad everything is okay. You know, I'll be in Hayden tomorrow if you're available. Or if you're in CDA, I can meet you tonight. Here's kind of where close to where I live. He says, yeah, I'm at the same spot, but I'm not mobile. Could you meet me now? If you want. And I said, where? He says, the Jack in the Box next to Mod Pizza. I said, well, I'm eating dinner right now, but I can meet you at 8:10. That works. I'll message you when I'm leaving. Sounds good. Hey, I'm leaving now. I'm at the Jack in the Box now. I'm in a blue Durango, and dude still didn't show up. Dude shows up, seems like a nice guy. Hands me the phone, which looks little bit like this, but it worked. It powered on. I went through the setup. I put in my SIM card. I made a phone call from this thing. Called my wife, said, hey, I think I got a good deal. So $110 for a 32 gig iPhone 7. And of course I know how to fix a screen, but this was definitely a screw job. I think this guy knew what he was selling. And now that I read these, he says he lost service. So after this is tested, this thing, I'm pretty happy with it. I hand him the cash, $110, and I drive home. And by the time I got home, I noticed that it was getting warm, especially up in this area. And I did a reset on it so I could sign in with my iCloud. And I had no service. I couldn't get anything to happen. So of course, I'm a bit miffed because now I realize that I can't use the phone that I just gave $110 for. So of course I'm a little bit miffed. So I text him one final message and I say, dude, did you know this was a piece of that won't connect to the network? You could have mentioned it, ... You gave the impression there wasn't anything wrong but the screen being broken. I can't use this. It's total garbage. Thanks. And of course, that's the end of the thread. Dude didn't get back to me, so he knew. And then, here's where it gets interesting. So I took this phone, which is the screw job, and I contacted Apple, and I said, hey, I have a phone that is not connecting to service, and I noticed that you guys have a warranty on that. Can I send this in and will you fix it? And the girl says, oh yeah, give me this, give me that. And she says, well, it looks like you're covered. Go ahead and send it in. And I asked her, I said, hey, so this has an aftermarket screen on it. I had it repaired locally. I said, will that affect anything? And she says, well, I don't know, but go ahead and send it in anyway, and we'll see what happens. So I change out the screen, put a brand new one on it, make it look like that, put it in a box, kind of like this, ship it to Apple. And then Apple calls me and they say, hey, so we received your phone, Nate, but there's a problem. It has third-party modifications on it, and it's no longer covered. And so they wanted me to pay. Well, guess what I did? I just reached down, grabbed my ankles, and I paid the $150. So the $150 that Apple wanted was, in essence, to repair the screen, because they wouldn't warranty my aftermarket screen, even though they gave me a completely replacement brand new phone. Let's continue on with the story, because a couple days later, my phone salesman gets back to me from a different context. And this time he's text messaging me from a phone number. So let's see what this one says. I get this text message and he says, yo, this is Jaron, wondering if I can pick up right now. And I recognized his name because it's not very often that you see a guy with a name spelled that way. And so I knew who it was right away. So I had already gotten my new iPhone coming from Apple, and I knew what was going on here, so I figured I'd have a little bit of fun. So he gets me and says, hey, can I pick up right now? I said, what? Do you have the money? He says, yeah, we do. I said, all of it? What do you mean? So of course I said, I don't want to get screwed over like you did to that guy you sold that busted ass iPhone 7 to the other day. You have a reputation of being a thief, a liar, and a cheat. What do you have to say for yourself? Then he tried to call me, and I rejected the phone number, rejected the phone call, and I said, just answer me. I don't want to talk to you right now. Is it true you screwed a guy the other day? So of course he says, no. WTF, that's not true. I sold him my phone, that's all I did. But did you know it wasn't going to work for him? Did you know it was a pile of crap he couldn't even use? It worked for me. If I knew it didn't work, period, I wouldn't have sold it to him. I'm not that dumb. So you did know he wasn't going to be able to use it? I just told you, it worked for me. So what does that mean to you? I said, it means I don't believe you. I think you were having problems with it and wanted to unload it on a sucker. You found one and never bothered to let him know it was failing. Just like I said, it was working for me, period. Whatever he did to it or whatever, I don't know what to say. It was working for me, and I got a new one, and I wanted to sell it. Look, I'm just trying to buy some weed. That's all I'm trying to do right now. I said, well, you should go to Spokane and get it then, because of course it's legal 12 miles away and it's illegal here in Idaho. Well, you should go to Spokane and get it then. I can't trust you after all of this. The dude you screwed has connections, and I don't want him to know that I knew you. He'll beat my ass and leave me for dead. I watched him beat this bitch of a man once for lying to him once. Bro, you gotta be careful who you screw over. Never know when it's gonna come back and bite you. This is still funny. Okay. Get it from who though? You my only plug. So it had to get fun now. So I said, ha ha ha, you're so gullible. Just messing with you. Come on. Come on over, I got it ready. He says, okay, coming. I said, I'm serious about screwing people over though. Not a good idea. Karma is a bitch. See you soon. We'll talk more when we link up. I said, hell yeah, nigga, you my homie. He goes, real talk, with the fist bump sign. I just can't do this. That's real talk. Okay. And then, so 10 minutes goes by and he gets me again. He says, sorry, I got caught up. I'm about on my way right now. I said, it's all good, bro. He says, cool. 10 minutes away. And then I just wanted to get fun because I was standing outside my house having some fun talking to a buddy of mine that happened to be driving by. I said, sorry, can't talk. The cops are on the way. He says, cops? I said, shit's going down, dog. I'm deleting my phone. He said, so am I still picking up? I'm at the mall waiting. I said, get out of there. Huh? So I drove down here for no reason now? And these are the messages that I never opened because I told him I was deleting my phone. He's like, hello? Let me know something so I can do something, question mark. And as you can see, I had they're watching, get out of there, but I never actually sent it. And so I left these messages unread until today, which is now June 7th. So this has now been a week and a half that these messages have been on my phone unread. So every time he looks at them, he would just see the not read sign. So now that I have a brand new iPhone 7 that cost me $150 to Apple and $110 to him, so I'm in it for $260. I still think that's a pretty darn good deal considering this baby is like fresh and new. So I say we send this guy a message and see if he'll get back to me. What should we say? Hey bro, if you haven't figured it out yet, whoops, I didn't mean to send that, I just did though. I'm the guy you sold that busted iPhone 7 to. Oh, he read it.
He's already read the first part?
He just read it, yeah. Turns out it was under warranty by Apple. And now I have in my hand a brand new iPhone 7. He sent me back a question mark. This has been the funniest screw job I've ever gotten myself into. Pretty good deal. Oh no, actually I'm gonna do it like this. I'm recording a new video for my YouTube channel. And this experience has been priceless. I forgive you for selling me crap. I forgive, oh, I need to put a you in there, you, for selling me crap. But I have made lemonade with it, and I'm quite happy now. I've been laughing for a week now because of you, and just want to say thanks. Okay, let's see if this guy gets back to me with this one. Okay. Come on, man, read it. He's not reading it. From lemons to lemonade, baby. So something I learned about the Apple warranty. If you have an iPhone 7 that is searching no service, they are still covered, and Apple will exchange them out if they're made within a certain manufacturing period. Now mine was covered. It would have been completely covered because this was an OEM screen, and the only problem was that the screen was busted, so they wouldn't have repaired the phone. They wouldn't have taken this in and given me this. They wanted this to be repaired. So that was where I had to pay the $150, which is a standard Apple iPhone screen repair if you go through Apple directly. So because I took the OEM screen off, replaced it with an aftermarket, that's what they considered to be third-party modifications, and so they rejected the warranty, but said, hey, if you pay for the screen, we'll send you out the new phone. So I caved because I really wanted a brand new iPhone. But for $210 and hours and hours and hours of laughter, absolutely worth it. Just so much fun. And this guy, you know, Jaron, buddy, if you ever happen to find this video, maybe I'll send you a link, has just been hilarious because he had no idea, just had no idea. And I'm sure he's a good guy. He told me he was like wanting to go to college and do something with his life, young guy. So, man, I wish you the best. I can't think of anything else to say. Should I close this with anything? He hasn't read the last message. Oh, he read it. Oh, he read it. Let's see if he replies. Oh, he's replying. Oh, he's gonna reply. Gotcha, bro. Oh, gotcha, bro. Hey, man. I'm gonna send out a ping to him. I'm pretty good at phone repair. If you ever need something, feel free to contact me. No hard feelings. And we'll end it with a smiley face. Or a fist bump. Can I find a fist bump? There we go. I'll even do a... Alright. Well, that was a fun experience. I'm really glad he got back to me. Because those messages have been unread on my phone for a week and a half, 2 weeks now. So anyway, thanks for watching. I guess we are not doing a repair today. But, thank you again. 100 subscribers. That's a pretty big milestone, and next target is 1,000, baby. So stay tuned for some more repair videos, and we will see you. Oh crap, when did you stop? I don't know where that video stopped at. Crappity. So he got back to me. He says, gotcha, bro. How funny. So I just said, hey, I'm pretty good at phone repair. If you ever need something, feel free to contact me anytime. No hard feelings. And I gave the old fist bump, baby. Oh, yeah, fist bump. So once again, that's thank you for 100 subscribers and over 13,000 views. We will see you on the next repair. So just a quick follow-up. After I sent my last message, he got back to me one more time and he says, yup, my fault, bro. I deadass thought it would work. So I can live with that. I don't know if he knew the extent of the damage, but it's all good. We'll see you next time.